Hi, all my friends. So we're up to motzi matzah in the Seder. And for motzi matzah, I thought it would be fun if we can make a matzah factory that we can play with in our house. It might take a little help from mommy and daddy or Ima and Abba, but it's worth it because it's going to be so much fun to play with. So the first thing we need to know is, what shape is the matzah on our table? Did you say round or a circle? Because you are right. The matzah that we like to use is round. Some people have square matzahs, but today we're going to do round matzahs. So I went around my house and I looked for something that was circle that I could trace. And I found a round trivet, a circle trivet. I found a circle plate. And I even found a cup. If I wanted to make it a smaller circle, I can trace this. I'm choosing the plate. I'm going and I got plain white paper, and I'm going to put my plate on top, just like that. And then I'm going to get my crayon right here, and I'm gonna just trace using my helper hand to hold down the plate and my other hand to color. And I made my round circle. Now, if we know matzah looks a little bumpy and crunchy. So we need to find something that maybe we can use to put under our paper so that when we color, it's bumpy. And I found this yoga mat. This yoga mat is textured, so it works really, really well. So I'm gonna put my paper down on the yoga mat. I'm gonna pick up my crayon, but I'm not gonna hold it like I always do. I'm actually gonna take my pincher fingers and hold the belly of it. And when I do that, I'm gonna rub really hard using the belly of the crayon, and we're rubbing and rubbing and rubbing and rubbing, and then I will show you what comes out. It kind of looks bumpy and textured, which is perfect for matzah. Now we need to cut it out. So I take my scissors and I follow that brown circle line, and I cut it out so carefully. And because we have 3 matzahs on our shulchan for the Seder, you could do this 3 times if you want to. And just like that, we have the matzah. Now, it's time to make the shovel part of our matzah factory. So I take a piece of poster board, I take a toy mop or a toy broom or anything that has a long pole that we play with. It could be a real broom if you're feeling like it. And I'm gonna take my poster board and I just open it and fold it over the top. And then this is when a mommy needs to help us. Either we can use tape or we can use a stapler, whatever mommy or daddy gives you permission to do, because they're gonna be your helpers for this project. And we staple it. And just like that, you have a baking shovel. You can even do the sides. So let's close the sides a little bit. And maybe with supervision, mommy will let you use the stapler. And just like that, it's a baking shovel. So now I'm gonna have to use strong muscles to hold it. My eyes are gonna have to watch it and make sure it doesn't fall off. And I'm going to walk over to my matzah oven. Now I'm gonna open that matzah oven and I can put my matzah inside. And then I could go to the back and get it out. Now let's take a closer look at this matzah oven so you can see what I did to make it. I took a box that we get from packages, and I opened it up so it can stand. And on one side, I cut it very carefully so mommy and daddy can help you cut it open. And then you put a pipe cleaner in or a string as a handle, and it opens and closes. And I used a sponge to sponge paint on it, but you can use crayons and you could color it if you want to make it brick, or you could just leave it that regular box color if you wanted to. But I like to make it brick, so that's what I did to make my oven. Now this is a fun game that we can play where we try and get the matzah into the oven.